Meet Mr. Cup, a man charged with drug possession, wrapped in a web of legal contradictions, family drama, gang affiliations, and a messy love triangle that plays out right inside the courtroom. But this isn't just about drugs, it's about neglected kids, a frustrated judge, and a defendant who shows up with his teenage son as if that's supposed to earn sympathy. The judge? She's not having it. From the moment the plea deal is read to the explosive confrontation about parenting, education, and toxic relationships, this hearing turns into a full-blown intervention. Stay with us as we unpack the twisted layers, because what starts as a routine sentencing spirals into one of the most revealing and uncomfortable courtroom moments we've ever seen. White right pointing backhand index was justice served here, or was this just damage control on a crumbling life?
Discovery, did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Probation, this is an application. Mr. Cup, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
That's good.
Mr. Cup, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
By indictment, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 grams to 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, off the record. Are you all in agreement with his receiving probation?
Yes.
Any objection to the court checking that box?
No.
All right, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in the—
Right here, the judge is making sure Mr. Cup understands he's giving up his right to a jury trial and appeal by entering this plea. That might sound routine, but it's crucial. These waivers mean he can't later claim he was misled or mistreated. What's interesting is that the state recommends probation, but remember, the judge isn't obligated to follow that. Probation might sound like a break, but it comes with strict rules, drug testing, and zero tolerance. Thought balloon, would you risk probation over prison time if even one mistake could land you behind bars?
this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Cup, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. This will run concurrent with 2024 CC 738359. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years. There be a top evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state?
Notice how the court layers on very specific conditions. A TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service, and restitution. These aren't just punishments, they are pressure points. The court is stacking accountability on every side, effectively saying, you're walking free, for now. But mess up, and this deal vanishes. This is where you see the judge's strategy. Keep the defendant under a microscope while giving him a final shot. Eyes, do you think he'll follow through, or is this just delaying the inevitable?
And the court does not have to follow those recommendations.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State any evidence.
No objection.
State you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will, all right, in jail.
No. She's not. Not the 1-year-old.
Attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. All right, so what's happening with all of the other things that were found in the vehicle, the body armor and the gun?
The gun is part of the plea bargain, Judge, and we need to go down to County 11 after we're finished here as part of the plea.
All right, and also the body armor? Okay, all right, thank you. All right, so do you have any children?
I do.
What are their ages?
18, 17, 15, 12, 1.
This is where things get real. The judge presses Mr. Cupp about his children, and it's heartbreaking. 5 kids, none currently in his custody, and grandparents left raising them. The judge doesn't hold back. She questions whether he's truly present in their lives, or just making excuses. These aren't just legal questions, they are moral ones. Thinking face, do you think the court should be weighing parenting so heavily in a drug case? Or is this just an emotional sidebar?
I have 4 with 1 with the previous
Okay.
and 1 with my new spouse.
Oh, and so she's here today? Where? Oh, where's the 1-year-old?
She's with family.
All right, so basically the mother's raising children. Yeah. All right, so I never understand. And who is this young person here in the courtroom?
That's my son.
All right, how old are you?
17.
All right, what are you doing with your life? Are you in school or not in school? Graduate? What are you doing? All right, why are people bringing children down here to see somebody who is in jail for drugs like this is somebody that people should be looking up to when he should be in school? Is school out? Is this an excuse day for him to come down and see this person be sentenced? Is he excused from class? Is he missing math? Is he missing science? Is he missing English literature? Why is he here? Why would you bring your child down here?
This moment hits like a punch to the gut. The judge zeroes in on the 17-year-old son sitting in the courtroom, and she's furious. She's not just upset he's there, she's outraged that a child is being exposed to his father's sentencing. Her message is brutal but honest. This is not someone to look up to. And you know what? She's right. This isn't about punishment, it's about cycles repeating. Why should minors be allowed inside courtrooms like this? Or does it do more harm than good?
Is he doing any extracurricular activities? Did he tell his teacher that he was going to be out because he's here to watch him get sentenced? Is this his biological father? Yeah. So why is he in school? And you should have told him, don't come down here. You need to be in school. I don't understand that. And then what ends up happening? People drop out of school and then they come in and you know what they come to court and tell me? Well, you know, my father's been to prison. My father did drugs. My father's a gang member. And all these mothers are out here holding these men up as paragons of society for their children to look up to. And then having children with them that are one. Knowing their history, I do not understand that. But He's too young to be in court. And if people want to visit him, I know they don't do person-to-person jail visits anymore. You can only do it on phone. That's where he needs to see him. And when you get when you're out of custody, spend time with your children instead of just having them show up and want to be in their life when you're in court and you need them for sympathy. So he can step out of the courtroom. Thank you. So they have you listed as a gang member in here. What's this about?
Things take a sharp turn when gang affiliations enter the chat. Mr. Cupp claims it was just a motorcycle club, but the court isn't convinced. He also says he's self-employed, running a mobile home trucking company. That might sound like stability, but the court needs proof. You can sense the judge's skepticism here. This isn't about image, it's about income, accountability, and truth. Electric light bulb think he's telling the truth about his business, or trying to paint a cleaner picture.
For a small period of time, I was in a motorcycle club.
No, it says Bandito's gang member.
It's a club, Your Honor.
All right. When's the last time you had employment?
I'm self-employed.
Doing what?
I move mobile homes. I have a trucking company.
All right. And is that registered?
Yes, it's an LLC.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to want a gang evaluation done. So, when's the last time you used?
Your Honor, I don't use.
All right, so these drugs that were in the vehicle belong to somebody else?
Yes, they do.
Right when you think the drama's peaked, boom. Mr. Cupp claims the drugs weren't his, they belonged to his wife. Wait, what? The same woman he's cheating on. The courtroom morphs into a soap opera, with overlapping relationships, finger-pointing, and total confusion over who's who. This isn't just messy, it's dangerous. Because if the judge thinks you're dodging responsibility, you might lose probation before it begins. Flushed face, who do you think is really holding the bag, literally and legally?
The mother of your children?
Yes, they do.
All right, so, and that's the lady here, another one?
Oh, yes, my wife.
Oh, so you have your wife and your girlfriend.
My ex-wife, Your Honor.
And so recently you were with your wife.
Long story.
Oh, I know it's a long story. So you're cheating on your wife with your girlfriend or your girlfriend with your wife, and she's here for you. But okay. What's your wife's name?
Jaslyn Pettis.
Jasmine Pettis?
Jaslyn.
Jaslyn. There's to be no contact with Jaslyn Pettis.
Sorry.
Yes.
That's his current,
Oh, that's the current girlfriend.
correct.
Who
The
is your
former
wife?
group is,
Or is she just your girlfriend?
Jessie Solis.
Now it gets even wilder. The judge uncovers that Mr. Cupp has his wife and current girlfriend tangled up in this case, with both women present and one accused of being tied to the drugs. The judge puts her foot down, no contact with either. You can almost feel the tension in the room. She's not just managing a sentence, she's diffusing a family explosion. Chart with downward trend thinks setting these relationship boundaries will actually help him succeed on probation, or is it too little, too late?
Notice 200 hours of community service restitution. The court is going to order parenting classes. Once the parenting classes are complete, community service hours will be deemed satisfied. TAP evaluation, in custody, follow results. Is there anything else, probation? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
I did, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And also, this will run concurrent with 2024 CC 738359. All right, we can go off the record. Let me just tell you something. Probation is very difficult. And if you are going to have a wife and a girlfriend and you're secretly still in a relationship with both of them, your probation is going to get very difficult, even more difficult. You know why? Because if something goes on in your household where there's an argument, you're cheating, and you're not letting them know, you know what's going to end up happening? They're going to call your probation officer and you're going to be reported for whatever issues are going on in your household. So you're going to have to make a decision so your children are not confused. Either you're going to be with your wife or either you're going to be with the new girlfriend. For some reason, the new girlfriend decided to hang her moon and her stars on you. So you're going to have to be a better person. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
In order to be successful in this court, communication is key. Let probation know if you have any issues. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court.
Let's break this down. Mr. Cupp walked into court facing up to 10 years in prison for drug possession tied to a vehicle search. What he walked out with was a 6-year sentence suspended in favor of 8 years of community supervision, parenting classes, and zero contact with both his wife and girlfriend. The judge didn't just rule, she lectured, warned, and drew boundaries meant to protect his kids and prevent future chaos. But here's the real question. Will he use this second chance to turn things around, or fall right back into the same toxic cycles? Clap aboard if you found this case as shocking as we did. Make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.